Hello, all my merrymakers! I am Becca, and welcome to All the Things Thursday. I'm extremely close because you are on the not the laptop, the iPad. To all my OGs who have been viewing the vids, clicking the likes, leaving the comments, thank you so much. It is appreciated. To anybody new here, welcome. All the Things Thursday is my weekly video and where I show you all the things yarny related that are going on in my life. And now that we have officially, well, semi-officially started summer, strap in. We got lots to go through today. So that is the trade-off of having All the Things Thursday being the only video every month or every week is I'm gonna have a lot to go over sometimes. So makes first. I've got some yarn that I got from herrschnerrs, I want to say herrschnerrs. And then I've also got the yarn for dipped into hand dye. So please stay tuned in for that so that you can weigh in on which ones to put up for voting. Alright? Alright. That being said, I've actually worked on a little bit of a lot this week. Let's start with the Waddle Dee, which I did not work on today because I did not get good sleep last night. And I was afraid I was going to mess it up. But I've still come a long way. Here he is in all his 3D glory. The back end is shaped a little bit funny for me. But for the most part, that looks like Waddle Dee to me. He just needs his arms and his legs. This guy is, he's a good size plush. And he's got plenty of squish going on. And he still used up a good bit of my polyfill. So at some point, I'm hoping that the next time I go to Smart, they have polyfill. Because, Joann's closed down and Hobby Lobby can be expensive. So, there's that. Then we've got my Keep It Simple shawl. This is actually based off of a different pattern that I don't know the name of right now. But oh, that's not the yarn I'm looking for. That's not the yarn I'm looking for. So this is made out of this beautifulness that I got from Smart. All I'm gonna be doing is stockinette, and then every 4 inches thereabout, I'm gonna be doing 2 rows of eyelets, kind of giving it this almost netted appearance, just to give it a little bit of character. I'm basically gonna go until I have no more yarn, because again, this yarn is so pretty and beautiful by itself, and Each one of these has 165 yards. I am using 6mm size needles, also known as US size 10. And this is just going to be a beautiful fashion shawl that I'm either going to keep myself or sell or give. And then I also pulled out this. This is made out of Baroca Medina, which is cotton, acrylic, and viscose. And the pattern name is called Bruinen, Bruinen. Do I have? Oh yeah, by Jasmine Rasanen. I believe that's a free crochet pattern on Ravelry. And then I told you I've been doing a lot. This is what happens when I don't have a deadline, is I do a lot of different projects for different reasons. Here is my second Whispers of Alice shawl. This I am making out of some mandala yarn that I got from Joann's. This is called Slimer. I've got 2 skeins of this. And because it is a size 3 yarn, and I'm not even quite halfway through, how big it would be for a size 1. I feel like if I do a size 1, this will be more than large enough. And I just picked up, and now I don't know where they are, the pony beads that I'm going to put on this. I literally just had them. What did I do with them? I probably put them in the wrong area. But I have a whole bag full of just black pony beads that I'm going to put as the beads on that. And then that's going to be a lovely Halloween-esque shawl that I'm actually hoping to get in touch with my friend who lives in Kansas. She's a little bit more goth than I am. I think she might appreciate it. And then last but not least, as far as projects go, I started working on my Hue Shift Afghan. This is using the Brava Sport rainbow package from Knit Picks. I did not sleep well last night, so again all I have to do is knit and do a central double decrease because these are mitered squares. If you guys want a video on how to do mitered squares, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to shoot that for you. So I believe that's all the projects that I have done this week. We're actually going to be celebrating my daughter's birthday this weekend. We're actually celebrating a whole lot of things this weekend. So we're celebrating my sister's birthday. We're celebrating my daughter's birthday. We're celebrating the fact that my son is graduating from 5th grade to 6th grade. So he's officially going to be in middle school. And we're celebrating the fact that he has decided to follow Jesus. And so he's also going to be baptized this weekend. So it's a very big, full weekend. So let me show you the yarn I got from 98% sure this is Herrschnerrs. Yeah, it's Herrschnerrs. I saw the label. So I bought a whole bunch of Lily sugar and cream cotton from Herrschnerrs. So I've got sage green. I've got dark pine. I've got hot green. And I've got black. Now, technically, I've got 2 more of the hot green and 2 more of the black. But that's the color scheme. Because I am planning on making a washcloth for my son, as he has begun to show some acne. I figured if he had a washcloth that was specifically his, that he would be more prone to wash his face. So, oh, I thought I turned it down enough. Let me turn down the brightness on my phone a little bit more. Got this picture of a creeper. Stop it. As you can see, I've already drawn lines to help my brain with the fact that each one of these is a square. Now, this has a lot more colors of green in it than I have, but like, you know, I can make it work. I think I've got some gray somewhere, and I think I've got some white somewhere. Whoop. So, I'm hoping to make at least 2, if not 3 of those. We'll see. I already did make him just a regular washcloth out of a cotton acrylic. I think it was like, I'm going to say it was either 60 or 70% cotton and the rest was acrylic. And made it, and it was, the way it was colored was, it was color changing different shades of green. And I did a, so I'm planning to do C2C, basically make this a Grafgan. Well, not a Grafgan, but a graph washcloth, where, you know, it's just C2C. So with it being 8 squares high, you know, it is 8-bit. You know, it might be a little bit of a small washcloth, but he's got a smaller face anyway, and he'll appreciate the fact that it's Minecraft. So now we're gonna talk about dipped into hand dyed, which I do not have my handy dandy color wheel. At least not my paper one. There's one on my phone technically, but it's not the one we've been following. So, but dipped into hand dyed is something that I started, that every month I'm choosing a different, I have a different color, and I'm looking at hand-dyed yarns that are either from a small business or independent. And so, like, last month's color was yellow, this month's color is yellow green, and then next month's color will be regular green. So I'm going to show you the options that I found for yellow green. So this one is from Blue Barn Fiber. It says, I think it's called You know, I'm not sure what it's called, but the title reads, when your heart is broken, you plant seeds in the cracks and pray for rain. And I can. So, that's the one from Bloom Barn Fiber. This one is from Mountaintop Yarns. I think this one was called Pickle. That's more of a real green than a yellow green to me. This one is from a place called Gusto Wool. Really like the playfulness of this one because it's got not only green but light yellow green and splashes of white and black. This one is from Ancient Fiber Arts. Or sorry, this is Ancient Arts Fiber, not to be confused with what I just said. I think this one was called like cactus or bamboo or something like that. The downside of taking all these screenshots is I don't remember. Sometimes I can't get the title in this shot. This one is from, and sometimes I can't get getting all the information in one shot is hard, is what I'm trying to say. This one is called Grass in the Sun. Which I thought was pretty good. This one looks like it's a tonal. It's called Alien Attack. I thought that was fun, even though it looks like pretty one note. I liked the name. This one's from Bad Sheep Yarn. It's called Sour Apple. Now this one is from Arcane Fiberworks. I can tell because I can see the dragon at top. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like it's got not only the yellow green that we're talking about, but it's got that streak of teal because there's a river in this picture. This is from Etsy, a shop called Crystal's Hand Dyed. I don't know that this one has a name. This one has more hints of teal and mint in it. Just a couple more. This one is from Poison Threads. This one is also called Spring Grass. It's more of a tonal. And then I can't tell which website this is from. Sometimes when I can't figure out where it's from, I do a reverse image search, and if it's one you guys pick, and I'll figure out who it's from. But this one is from their color collections, Dragons Regal, or however you say that. RHAEGAL, Regal, I'm guessing. So again, another tonal, but this one has more hints of like what I would call true green in it. So those are the ones I found that worked with the yellow-green theme. So if you can pick one of those as your favorite and then comment. If you have a suggestion of who I can check into as far as independent or small business hand dyers, I have been led towards a couple, like Leading Men Fiber Arts. I've looked at them a couple of times. So keep suggesting. I love that this is helping me find people who are, need that yarny love. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, especially if you're a subscriber. That way, the YouTube overlords don't unsubscribe you from my channel against your will. I would really appreciate if you comment down below, not only for my analytics, but so that we can get the ball rolling on the voting for the Dipped Into Hand Guide. If you're not a subscriber yet, please hit subscribe, especially if you like yarn and yarny content. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you know when I post, which during the summer is not going to be a whole lot, so you're going to want to know. And in the meantime, make what makes you merry. Ciao!